Hey everyone, it's Nick. Today I am in Snapshot 16 week 39C, which is the most recent one up to this day for version 1.11, which was announced at Minecon 2016 in Anaheim, California. Oh yeah. And it's been quite some time since I last made a video, and quite some things have changed, and we're gonna take a look at the most, or one of the most prominent ones right now, which has to do with this villager. Now, usually what you would associate with a white coat or an all-white coat, because we also have the one that only wears the white apron, don't mix them up, is a librarian. But now we have a different profession as well, which is called the cartographer. Now, what you can derive from his name already is that he does something with maps, and that's what we're after. So it's perfect to find him in this village, and it's not too difficult. I found several of them already. I traded paper to get an emerald just to unlock the next trades. Then this one offered me an emerald, which might not be a good trade, but you have to do them in order to unlock the next ones, which is this one right here. Now you can see that there's something turquoise on this map, which would suggest something watery, and that's exactly what it is. We have the Ocean Explorer map. Now, if we give him some emeralds and one compass, he will give us that map. Let's take the other emeralds back, and we have the Ocean Explorer map. And we also have another trade. The map doesn't look much different, but we have a difference in color. As you can see, this one is brown, and this is the Woodland Explorer map. We can give him some emeralds for that as well. Quite expensive, 28 emeralds, but then again, if you have a lot of compasses, you can get these emeralds right back from him. And since there's other villagers as well that trade, for example, well, paper for emeralds, that's what he also does. But other materials that you might have an abundance of, you can get emeralds quite easily once you have a villager farm. Now you can check out this video right here if you want to know how to make villagers breed. But enough cross promotion. Now we'll take a look at the map. What you can see right here is this little house structure right left top of my little cross right here. And then in the top left of the map itself, you can see this white dot right here. And that represents me. I am not in range of this map. If you have ever created a real, not woodland or ocean monument map, you will know that this also happens if you're out of the boundaries of the map and you need to get close to it in order to be on the map itself, so it shows you the direction. Now, the goal of this is that we find this house, obviously, and we have to find a roofed forest. Oh, there's llamas, by the way. Hi, we're gonna take a look at them in another video. But the goal is to find the house, and we're going to have to go to roofed forests because that's the only biome, as far as I know, where we can find these houses. Now let's go to the Ocean Explorer map, which also has a dot right up there, and it looks a bit weird. The ocean monument seems to be right in the middle of land, but don't be fooled, because everything that's this that has this brownish orangey tint is water, and the rest that is blank is land. And once you go to that land, you will then color out the map, sort of. You will then know what the land looks like, but first you'll have to find it. So a nice trick that you can do is press F to put the map in your offhand, and then you can put the other one in your regular hand so you can look at both of them. And now the main priority is to find a woodland mansion. I'm just gonna fly into this direction so we can see if we can find a roofed forest and get to one, because we already know ocean monuments, and I will catch you right there once I find anything interesting. So apparently I flew into the wrong direction and then teleported back to the coordinates by looking at the video, but now you can see right here that the ocean monument map is coloring in just like I said. And what I can see right there does look like the ocean monument, so we have found something using these maps, but not what we want, so the search goes on. But now at least we know that they work. At least the ocean monument does. I hope the other one does so also. Alright, be right back. So I was thinking a bit. if this map doesn't really show me where the monument is unless I'm in range of it, it's not really doing me any favor. So I thought and thought, and then I came to the conclusion that this map is facing north right on top, east, south and west, just like a compass. And then in our F3 menu we have the direction as well, which is this one right here, so east. And if we say that we are the white dot, which we are, the monument would be in our east because the map is facing that way, more in our southeast almost, yeah. So what I have to do is fly into southeast direction, and then that's what the map tells me to, because we got some movement, and southeast is right there. You can see that the facing is changing, and we're just gonna fly there, and you see that the white dot is moving a little bit, so we're getting there. And once we get closer, we will now fly only heading east, I guess. I hope this helps, yeah, it should. And then we should come across a roofed forest, and then hopefully there will be the monument we're looking for. The dot is getting bigger. Roofed forest time. We're almost there. I can feel it. Now the map is coloring in. There's no going back. The arrow is right there. And if we fly up a little bit, we'll be able to see the mansion. Oh boy. Whoa, this is big. Bigger than I thought. Let's let this generate for a little bit. And now I can turn off my F3 and put away my maps. Let's do that. Whoa, this really is a mansion. It even has animals on top of it. Okay, it extends all the way down into the ravine, using cowl structures just like we're used to from villages. Okay, and it seems like there's 3 stories. The 2 right here and then a smaller one on top. Okay, let's try to find an entrance. Ooh, this is interesting. I've never been in one of those. This is my first time also. First impressions. Okay, let's see here. I have read that this monument is composed of different rooms which generate randomly, so that there might not be an entrance to each room, or it might be blocked off by walls from all 4 sides, so there might not be an entrance. But this certainly does look like one. Okay, let's see what we can find once we go in here. Let's give ourselves a night vision potion. I know that ruins the effect of the darkness, but you know, we have to set some standards so you guys can see as well. Okay. So once we go in here, we find quite some carpet action. Whoa, this looks like some sort of jail, and I can see a chest right up there. Diamond chest plate. Ooh, rotten flesh, name tag, quite nice loot. But I could also hear a zombie screaming in the background, so this might not be the safest of places. Okay, an underground farm with wheat. Quite a nice design. I like it. Maybe we can do a design walk around of this house as well. But today it's just about first impressions. So there's stone right here. And this seems to be something like a... We're gonna get to this guy in just a moment. Don't worry. This seems to be like a smeltery. Just similar to the village, just like the farm back there. This is like a village encased in a house, which would correspond with these guys' names. Illagers, the cousin of usual villagers. Now we cannot enter trading mode as of right now. I don't know if that's gonna be added, but he looks quite evil. No? I think you look quite evil. He has the same nose, his eyebrows are a little more pronounced, and he has different clothes. So, for the fun of it, let's go into... No, you know what? Let's first set my spawn point right here by going into a bed. Okay, so now in case we die, we'll spawn right back in here and it won't be that much of a loss. Alright, it's time to go into game mode 0, survival mode, and see what this... Oh, wow! the illager takes out his iron axe. What an attack. How mean. But he doesn't seem to deal that much damage because it's just iron. Well, that's what I say because I have a diamond armor completely equipped with that. Okay, once he dies, he drops an emerald. That now brings me to tremendous, amazing ideas. And I will go into detail of how these illagers generate, and if they generate and breed, and if you can make something out of the feature of dropping emeralds. Okay, let's go on. We have piles of wool. Perhaps underneath this wool there is a chest, but I don't want to bother and dig it all out. That would just take too much time. But you can see there's lots of different rooms. I wouldn't have expected that. That's quite some dedication of Mojang. This might be something like a mini graveyard because of the flour and the cobblestone, but I might also be mistaken. And then right here is just a walkway around. Quite scary because you expect something to be behind there and there's actually not, which can be more scary than there actually being something. Oh, creeper. Let's not let him explode. Okay, come on now. Okay, there we go. So there's not only illagers in here, but I guess because of the darkness, which of course you cannot see right now because I'm using night vision potions, other mobs can spawn in here as well. Okay. A mini tree in here. So it seems like they have... Well, didn't want that to happen. But it seems like they have included everything from the outside world into this mansion. Water streams as well. Ooh, quite elaborate. I like it. There's another one right there that is not very happy that I'm visiting him, but I hope I can kill him. They seem to be stronger than normal, regular villagers, I guess. Aww. A mini orchard with trees, saplings in here. Okay, let's get back into creative mode for a little bit so I can grab some stakes to heal. There we are. This is quite nice. I like the design of it as well. Cool. Okay, let's go on further. We have another stone room. This seems to be similar to the one we just were at. Also a smeltery, and if we go around, ooh, right into a room with a face of an illager. There might be some hidden traps in here. I can hear something that doesn't sound like a zombie, but similar. There's a zombie right there. You know what? Explode. Explode in the zombie's face. Okay? Good. Thank you. There's loads of chests. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe there's something in these chests. Uh-oh. Now the rest of them come in. Now, this seems to be quite an end game monument because you need to explore quite a bit, and that's also why 1.11 will be called the exploration update. And it's an end game monument because it does require quite some weapons and armory to get into this place and to survive in here and get rid of all the nasty mobs that are there. Now let's take some time and look through the chests. Doesn't seem to be anything in there yet, but I don't think they will put anything in there because, you know, so many chests with loot would just be unrealistic and too overkill, I guess. But maybe, you never know, Mojang will do something with these chests. Okay, so there's a storage room. Nice. But since there's nothing in it, it's not too interesting. But it's a nice addition anyway. I really like that they do this. Okay, so now we came from this way, and I think there has to be a stairway up. And that was right at the entrance. And if we can get back to the entrance, that's not the entrance, we will discover what's on top. Quite nice as well. Mainly using cobblestone and wood. Dark and rough textures. Ooh. a really dark ambience. Quite nice roofs, I like that as well. A library with a lonely plant. Man, this really is quite elaborate. Unlike villagers, man, this is really quite cool. Another reading room, I guess. Then there's a block missing up there. There could be water problems with leaking inside. Okay. Whoa. Is that some sort of battle arena? That is sick. Or ill. Haha, get it? Illagers and ill. Okay, I'll stop. So this is a regular zombie, and these down there... Oh, they are actually fighting right now. Probably because I'm up here and the skeleton tried to shoot me. He hit the zombie. That's not a zombie, but I think it's called a husk. It's similar to a zombie, but not quite. Up here is a book with the diamond hoe. Curse of Vanishing. Oh, maybe there's gonna be a separate video on the new enchantments, because I think there's some more than that. Ah, quite interesting. Okay, let's see what's in the other rooms as well. So some new loot can be found in here. Curses, to be exact. Haha. Okay, another village, not village, but library, with some seats. This seems like it's a huge building for lots of people, but I've only so far seen 3 illagers or so. There's a bed right here with spiders, and then there's a closet. I'm interested in seeing what's inside of that. Maybe there's chests, maybe not. Nope, just a closet. But it gives you some nice design ideas nonetheless. Just go through here and you might get inspired by the game itself. There's chain chest plates, which you would usually only get from mobs or villagers. Or from villager trading, that is. Or killing mobs. Oh, some more. Okay, never mind. There's quite some in there, I guess, yeah. So let's hope the other ones don't come running out. This one dropped his iron axe, which is unused, which is contrary to the other mobs that also drop their gear that is used then. Okay, let's see, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Let's take a screenshot though, because it's a nice scenery. Chandeliers as well. And oh boy, my first impression of this mansion is really good. And just remember, this is only the snapshot. You never know what Mojang might add secretly to this mansion within the next updates. Quite some new rooms, quite some new gear, and I think that concludes our first look at these. You've now found out how to find the villagers that trade the maps to find to these places. Then you have learned how to read the map, and then you've seen what one of these monuments could look like. Have fun exploring, and I will see you next time. Check out the videos I linked in the description below and right here on screen right now, and subscribe for more. I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.